The alien hole will be like, I don't need to hear about your alien hole, Felix. Yes, things are getting scary here in Spooktober with Haunted by Daylight, but I have a special message from me to you YouTube viewers. Yes, making this little intro that Twitch doesn't see because this is just for you people on YouTube. If you only watch on YouTube and not on Twitch, you might want to consider swinging by Twitch if you play Dead by Daylight, because behavior after like 7 years is finally getting in on Twitch drops. There's one thing you get for watching an hour, one thing for 2 hours, one thing for 3 hours. And of course, yes, it'd be great if, you know, you're watching this video, so hopefully you'd come and watch my stream, but it doesn't have to be me. Any person doing Dead by Daylight who has drops enabled, it'll count, like the official things count. I know I got my stuff watching Hens, but if you are interested in Dead by Daylight Twitch drops, go to Twitch, watch, you know, me or someone else, anyone with drops enabled that will count. So yeah, let's get into what the hell is all of this. Okay, so before we get into the gameplay, I want to show you like the meta of this event. It's a little different than normal. It's kind of the same, but with a twist on it. So like, here's the event tome, Haunted by Daylight. You have 17 days, blah, blah, do stuff. And like, oh, you can, you know, get a new killer charm or survivor charm, you know, get a new survivor shirt, get a killer torso, etc., etc. But you're looking at this and saying, wait, what are these weird green things here? Yeah, these are dark trinkets. And what this is it's a special currency used just for this event where, yes, you do the tome like normal and get stuff, and you finish level 1 and you'll get this little charm here. Hooray, hooray. But you also can spend these dark trinket things because rather than in the trial, you unlock new stuff like, oh, deposit this much void energy and you get a thing, or, you know, find this item and you unlock a random cosmetic type of stuff like that. You get these dark trinkets from doing tome quests, and then you buy the things you want. So for instance, like, you know, here, like I already bought the Scarecrow Jake. And so it's like, oh, you know, hooray. Like I had, you know, it cost 75 and I, you know, spent it. I have 150, you can see up here. So it's like, oh, if you want to get, you know, this charm, 75. On the other hand, if you wanted like a killer weapon, 150. You wanted a survivor shirt, 150. So, you know, those are special. And this does show you everything's like, here's the first level of the tome. You know, it's like unlock it in the tome type of stuff. Or, you know, up here, like unlock it in the event tome. So like it does have keep track of all of the things, not just the dark trinkets on this page, which is nice. And then also up here, you see these milestone rewards. This is for how many points you have earned, like how many things you've unlocked. So for instance, right now I have 2 milestone reward points. If I take my 150, I'm like, you know what? I want Yui's shirt. Let's get it. Bam. We bought it. Now we're at 3 points. So when we get 6, we get this charm. And then 12, you get the Meg's head outfit piece. And then at 21, you get the Knight's head outfit piece. So that's sort of how the overall, like, meta thing of the event works. Now, let's get into... So then that's like, okay, that's kind of cool, but, like, it's not just the standard event. There's, like, a thing on top of it, like, buy what you want. It's like, that's neat. You know, what else have they changed? Oh, they've changed a lot since last Haunted Daylight. So, you know what, Legion, how about you take us into a match, shall we? All right, Legion, explain what's going on. Now, for those of you who remember the previous Haunted event, getting void energy in this, it starts... I mean, the event kind of starts the same. Also, these are pumpkins, by the way. I know they look a lot creepier now, but you get void energy. And it's like last time, you know, the pumpkins, you can smash them, get haste boost like I did as a treat. They can give you hindered as a trick, or maybe they just give you a little stuff. Like, what's this floating thing here? We'll get to it, don't worry about it. I suppose I should hit a survivor or something. I guess that's my job. But yeah, otherwise, it starts kind of the same. You can get... good job, you. All right. What was I saying? Oh, I got spun so hard that I forgot what I was talking about. Right. As a killer, you can earn void energy by, like, hooking a survivor on a special hook. As a survivor, you can get stuff by working on gens. As... Oh, you messed up that time, lady. And then also you can, you know, mess with the other people. So, for instance, if a survivor has some void energy and you're a killer and you down them, you'll steal some. If you're a killer and you have some void energy and they stun you, they'll steal some of yours. That's all the same. Early in this chase, you saw, like, this green thing go whoop into her. They added these orbs that float around the map, kind of like the new, the archive, like the memory quest, where you have to, like, get the floating pieces and then assemble stuff. So there's that way, too, to get void energy. Okay, they're not here. That's fine. Now, what do you do with void energy? Well, one, you can put it into a void portal, just like last time. And just like last time, you see high energy transfer up there. All right, yeah, I'll let you do that. If you put in a little bit of energy, you get, like 200 per thing. If you do a high amount at once, you get 2,000. I'm not sure if you get, like, a better deal. Like, I don't know, it's like, is it 10 energy and you're just getting, 10 all at once, or... There we go. Thank you. Like, are you getting a better deal for doing a lot at once, or is it the same as doing, 10 little pieces versus one thing at 10? It's faster, certainly, do it all at once. But, okay. And you're like, all right, so it's basically the same as last year. Up till this point, yes. Earn void energy, spend void energy. Come here, you. I'm gonna drop that. Thank you. Good spin again. Wait. Are you... Oh, okay, you are the other Fungman. I thought for a second she dropped and was I. See if I can get her on... Yeah, this side. You can go back into the freezer room if you want, but you're not going that way. Apparently she is going that way. Yeah, like that little spark. It's because she ran by an orb and it just absorbed into her. Yes? Can I help you? Anyways, the other part I need to explain is not until a little thing happens. And I'm saving my stuff so I can show you things. You know what? I'd rather go over to you. Because the void portals this time, instead of, like, earning stuff by putting enough juice in them. Okay, over here. I think we go this way. Oh, she's further away than I thought. Oh no, she stole some of my void energy. Either way, void energy, right. You put it in portals, and when they've got enough energy in them, they power up. Okay, well, I want to see them power up. So do I, but I also want to save it for what happens when they power up, so I can show you that. Moosh. All right, here we go. So the void portals have been powered, and you're like, wow, what's that? This would be the void. Remember we were getting void energy? Well, now we are in the void. And the void's a little special. First of all, can I fight? Yes. So these are the things you were seeing earlier in the match. They're these, like, spectral skeletons, and you have to feed them, I believe it's 12 void energy to power them up. And when you do that, they enter the real realm, and we'll get to that in a second. Right now, I'm going to do this before the survivors get them. In the void, you have to note, as a survivor, you're either hindered or exhausted. I don't remember which. I haven't actually played as survivor yet. I've only done killer. And if you get hurt, like if you get hit in the void, or if you are injured and come in and wait long enough, you will become broken. Like, wow, that sounds terrible. Yeah, it's even worse because as killer, you're undetectable in the void. That sounds really terrible. The one thing is you can't use your power. Look, I'm clicking on my frenzy. Doesn't work. You'll notice there are hooks in the void. The way the void works is it's open for a certain time and then it collapses. And once it collapses, you're kicked out to a random spot on the map. And the same thing happens if you get hooked. If you put someone on a hook in the void, they will just appear somewhere in here. Also, hello. That was terrible, but that's fine. I'm explaining stuff. The other thing is, so those are like the skeletons I made, right? The spectral skeleton boys I powered up. And yeah, I think what you're hearing is them being triggered. They act as traps. Now, I'm not entirely sure what they do. I think they slow down survivors, at least, for sure. As a killer, if you get trapped by, like, a survivor's one, I'm not sure what happens because no survivors have managed to do that for me in any of my matches. Oh, well, everybody's here. But yeah, so you put these skeletons on the map, and then they are traps. Let's go around this way. You know I'm a lot faster than you, right? You gonna go for the 4? Almost, but not quite. But yeah, and so you put these skeletons in the map, and then they will trap people who, or, you know, like, they act as like a booby trap, and they spring up when someone goes by. And for survivors, I think they get slowed. I don't know, like, as killer, do you get hindered? Do you get stunned? I'm not sure. Either way, it's kind of weird that no survivor has managed to do that to me yet, but, you know. Oh, I was like, how do I still hear her? I saw her exit. Oh, let's get some points breaking stuff. So yeah, that's kind of how the event works. You get void energy, you power up these portals, and then when the portals get powered up enough, you enter them to set up these booby traps. It's a pretty fun, like, it's definitely more fun than, you know, previous stuff where you're just, like, running around and, like, looking, like, I'm thinking, like, you know, the anniversary things where it's like, just look around for this thing and grab it and hope you survive as a survivor, you know, stuff like that. Like, there's this whole other dimension and like, it's fun and involved. Now, the one thing is, as I said, I don't know what happens when the survivors trap you. I hope it's good, because it seems like it's a little rough for the survivors. Like, they get broken and either hindered or exhausted, and you have undetectable. Like, yeah, you lose your power, but it's a pretty small area. Like, that's not too bad. Oh, also, as you can see, like, I did a terrible job in, like, the match actually playing since I was explaining stuff. Again, you can get arcane dowsing rods to give you 100% blood point bonus for event objectives. Look at that. I did a terrible job. Everyone escaped. I got what, like 2 hooks or something? Did I get 1 hook? 2? 46,000 points. I was just explaining this, not really 46,000. You know, I had a match last night where I did like 78,000 or something. Like, it gets crazy the amount of blood points you can get doing this. So, that's the explanation match. You know what? I'm tempted now to jump into Survivor and see what it's like from their side. All right, Felix, show us what it's like from the side of the Survivor in this event thing. Interestingly, despite the fact that, like, you know, I haven't actually even played as Survivor, I did learn some things since, like, the last playthrough. Or, you know, like, my last killer match. Specifically... Fine. He's too close. I'm going this way. Specifically that A, yes, traps do in fact hinder for survivor or killer. Just whoever runs into a trap gets hindered. But B, there was a tome quest that I could have picked that was for also survivor or killer, which was get a boon from a friendly haunt. And I didn't know you could do that you could, like, release a haunt and then, like, go pick up a boon from it. And apparently you can do that as killer, too, and I just never did. So, look at that. Good job, Felix. You've already taught us some things. Like, I haven't done anything yet. Well, you're still amazing. He's like, I know. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see, like, what does the... I mean, I'll try and, you know, get a boon to see what happens with that. It'll be interesting if we can run into a killer trap just to see what it looks like from the survivor perspective. But we'll find out, I suppose. If I'm 18 out of 50 full of nothingness, does that mean I'm filling up on nothingness? Or I'm currently full of nothingness and now I have to fill up with quest juice? makes you think. And Felix is like, no, it really doesn't. Yes, it does, Felix. It makes you think. It's also, like, I wonder how much juice it takes, like how much void energy you have to give to the voids before they power up into like the tornado form that lets you go into the void. Because I know it's 12 energy to release a haunt. But, like, so how much do you need? Because it looks like 50 is like the total max. Because I'm at 33 and my bar is, you know, more than half. So I'm kind of curious, like, do you have to have like a full bar? Would you be able to power up the void and go in and get something? Or, you know, how does that work? Okay, let's heal up here and go get our buddy. Yeah, I need to deposit some energy, but we'll be a good teammate first. As much as I want to see the content on the survivor side, I guess we could, you know, be helpful. There you go. Oops, sorry, didn't mean to block you. Okay, I want to go power up a void. Oh no. Guess it was good that I dipped when I did. Alright, so that's 10? I mean, I got 2,000 points, but again, I don't know if you get a bonus for doing more, so, but I think 10? There's 20. Let's break one of those. 30? Do I hear 30, folks? Yeah, 30 it is. There's the magic number. And yes, I'm looking right now. It is exhausted that you get when you're in here. Because I said it's like you either get exhausted or hindered, one of the two. And I guess the answer is you get exhausted. Which kind of makes sense, like you can't use your powers, they can't use theirs. Alright, I'll be with you in a minute. Now I'm being a bad teammate, but I want to go see this boon business. So, okay, you can see it's the same for Survivor or Killer. Like, you see where you've put your things. Oh, okay, I got a little haste. I see it there. Okay, so you get a little bit of haste for your own boon. It wasn't very much. I think it worked better using it as a trap in a chase. But good to know. Good to know. Now I am actually looking for a gen to help out and be good. Oh. Hey, and look at that. You've got a thing too. All right. Yeah, I really like that thing on top of the gen. Like, people are talking about, like, what killers do you want in the game? I'm talking about what charms do I want in the game, and the answer is that thing. Like, it's perfect. You've got a pyramid with, like, weird, creepy pustules and, like, pincers and... Hi. Yeah. I'm still finishing that. And now we're gonna go away from the basement. No, no. No pallet for you, sir. Or yes, pallet for you. We're gonna start crawling soon, and then I'm kind of hosed, but we'll just... No. Yeah, I'm stuck here, because he just has to wait for his power. Now you can hit me. Yep. But I wasted time, which is what I was going. All right, so yeah, we learned a few things. We learned that, okay, buffs that either one can get. I guess you get a haste buff, but doesn't seem, because it doesn't last very long. Like, I barely caught it that it was over there. So it's not very good. I think using it as a trap to give hindered to the person you are chasing or being chased by is going to work out better. And yeah, for sure it's exhausted as a survivor when you're in there. And I really want the stuff on top of the gen as a charm, because it looks cool. Oh yeah, I was talking about, like, it's a pyramid with, like, pincers and goop on it, but also it's got, like, a spinning gyroscope in the middle, and then it's got the orb of energy on top. Like, it looks cool. It looks awesome. I want it. Thank you. All right, there's a door. Oh, it's over here. Wait. That's where the portal is, but where's the gen? But okay, right up there. I'm gonna not work on that. And just let him go that way, yeah. I think that was the right call, not starting that gen. Ooh. That gen, on the other hand. But also good to know, 42 energy. 30 if you want to power it up all by yourself, 12 if you want to make use of powering it up. Because, like, just powering it up is kind of a bad idea if you think about it, because then, like, your opponents could make use of it. If you have 30 energy, you put it all in, and you're like, aha, portal time! And then your opponent, like, you have nothing left, and your opponent's just like, okay, well, I'm gonna take all this juice and send all the spectral haunt skeleton things out into the world. Then it's like, oh, well, that kind of was terrible. So yeah, I'd say wait till you've got at least 42 if you're gonna do stuff solo, like for a quest or whatever. But otherwise, yeah, I don't know. Like it's tough as Survivor because like it's killer. It doesn't really matter. Like you can just put in juice whenever. And like if the survivors get inside to power up whatever, you can hit them and then they're broken for a bit and they'll be exhausted. Like still just beep beep. Well, whatever. Not just... What? Can't tell if it's coming here. Yeah, alright. Please go away so I can keep working. You're toasted. Okay. You do that. Ah, look at the little rats over there. They're like, let's go this way. I smell cheese. I'm like, no, it's a xenomorph hole. Let's not go that way after all. All right, I run. Maybe I can... Yeah, come on. Pull them off this way. And then she can keep working on it. Ow. No. Oh, wait a minute. Hey. I was like, okay, but I should run to the thing and use it as a trap to hinder the... It doesn't work, though, because you can't run by it, I don't think. Like, it'll just give you haste as soon as you're next to it, right? Or do you have to stand there for a second? Like, it's reaching out like, come, learn my knowledge. All right. Nah, I'll leave it, though. I didn't put it there, so I'm not going to take it. Okay, we did that one. Interesting that the Xeno doesn't seem to actually be using... Unless he's getting traps and I'm just not seeing him, but... Right there. I'm putting out a haunt so I can test this. Like, if I just run right by it, does it, trigger the haste effect? Like, can you use it specifically for hindered, or would they just have to, like, stumble into it on their own? In which case, that's not very good, because... Yeah, like, I mean, you get a lot of blood points. Like, what? Doing a full thing of this, like, you get some for all the transfer, and then another, let's see, 200, 200, 200, 200. And then 3,000 for the infused haunt release. That's 6,000 with the arcane dowsing rod. So yeah, for blood points, definitely worth it. But like, as a survivor, I don't know that it's like... Where... Oh. She's right there. It just wrapped... She's probably like, what an asshole. Oh. Oh god, I was gonna beg. If he's right at the bottom of the stairs, this probably isn't good, but... can do it. I can do it. Both be brave. We'll get you healed up. There. Everything is fine. All right, now I should go work on a gen, but I am going to go test this like an asshole. Because, yeah, otherwise, like, it seems in terms of gameplay, as killer, it's worth it because you can, like, herd a survivor into a place where they'll get hindered. But as a person, if you're just like, whoop. Yeah, it just gave me haste for just that little bit. You can't use it as a trap. Unless they're trying to, like, cut you off and run into it themselves. That's a little unfortunate. All right, I'm coming, buddy. I'm coming. Don't worry. Juice. All right, where the hell are the gems? I've learned all my science that okay, there's one right here. And the portal thing's on the other side, so... Or, you know, the Xeno hole. The alien hole will be like, I don't need to hear about your alien hole, Felix. Just talking about my alien hole. Actually, maybe make a... Oh, that's opened up. He's here. I do not trust that he's not going to come and hit that gen. Yeah. Told ya. Yeah, let's look at this some more. Look at... See, don't you want that as a charm? Pyramid with, like, glowing goop and spiky bits and a glowing orb up top that's like... Wub, 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 and then you've got, like, the gyroscope spinning crazily in this... It's amazing. Awesome Charms 2023. Awesome Charms 2023. If I chanted enough, the devs will hear, right? Even though they're probably not watching this video. Devs, if you're watching this video... Shit! Devs, if you're watching this video, strike that part from the record. You didn't see that. And like, no, we'll put the charm in, but we're gonna show that, like, on the Behaviors website for everyone who gets it. That's how you unlock it now, is watching me miss that skill check. You know, for that charm, I'd do it. I'd face public embarrassment to get that. People would love me for it. They'd be like, hey, look, there's that dumbass that got us a cool thing. Like, that's me. Dumbass McGee. Unfortunately, I think Xeno will come back here to check by the time he hooks. I'm so close. I might be able to Brave Boy it. Oh, I can Brave Boy this. I might get killed for it, but I can do it. What? Juice. Juice. I don't care. Like, yeah, you'll hit me, but it buys time for them. Yep, and they got it, too. Alright. Aw, thank you. I was gonna just heal with my med kit and just be like, it's fine, but, you know. No, oh no. Dude, you're body blocking me. I know you're trying to help. I appreciate it. I do, but... Huh. Oh, interesting. Xeno's going for the kill. He's going for Gabriel. Like, but I'm the injured one. Why is he not going? Because I'm not Deathhook. Okay. Well, then I guess it's time to go trade places. I heal up and go save Gabriel. Say Peter Gabriel? Sure. Oh, and then I missed. Man, I'm terrible with my checks. Well, I'll go over there, get a heal, and then I can come and help body block. Hey. Oh. Oh, forgot that they had, sloppy. Do I dare? Do I dare go? I dare. I want blood points. So many blood points. Oh, hello. I'm not sure where I am. I hope this was the door that's open, or I've got a problem. That's not the door that was open. I've got a problem. Insert Simpsons meme. I'm in danger. Do 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 do. Running along. Do 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 do. Just keep going. Do 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 do. All right. Well, they're whatever. Oh, yeah, massive energy transfer. So I had enough. I don't know how much I did before, but enough to completely fill it up, which makes sense. I had like 40 energy or something. All right. There we go. There's the survivor side. It's fun. It definitely seems more worthwhile in terms of gameplay to do it as a killer. Survivor, it doesn't buy you that much. Except, oh my god. Except, sure, for gameplay, maybe it's not worth it, but look at those blood points. 133,800 in one match. And I brought, I mean, sure, like I had like, you know, sort of meta perks. I'd sprint burst off the record. Distortion will make it. But like nothing super crazy. No add-ons. A brown thing. 133,000. No, I take it back. I don't care that there's no gameplay benefits. Survivors, just get as much energy and just throw it into the void as you can, because hot damn. Like, I haven't done anything yet. Well, you're still amazing. It's like, I know.